We continue to revisit so many St. Louis families whose lives and homes have not been rebuilt, now 1 year after the May 16th tornado.
One North City couple is living in fear in a storm-battered home. Tonight, 5 News Side's Robert Townsend asks city officials what's being done to help these families.
May 16th, 2025, the day a destructive and deadly EF3 tornado rumbled through North St. Louis.
I just laid down to go to sleep.
The powerful storm suddenly woke up Eric Howard.
I felt the house shaking, and I just got my stuff and just went to the basement.
How frightening was all that?
Oh, very frightening. Nothing I would want to live through again.
Some stuff was falling, and I was trying to get back here.
His wife, Toria, caught in the middle of the storm as she drove back to their home on Cottage Avenue. Toria's 78-year-old mother also lives here.
It took me like 2 hours or so just to get back here. I couldn't believe it.
After the tornado blew over, the startled couple stepped outside and couldn't believe a huge tree next door uprooted and fell on Toria's childhood home of nearly 40 years.
We moved here when I was just 3 years old. I grew up here with my brothers and sisters.
During the storm, shingles from the family's roof ripped off, their front porch sustained major damage, and their two-story home shifted. 1 year later,
it's still, a little sad. Can't use the front door at all. It won't open because of how it shifted when the tornado hit.
We can't get anyone to do the roofing.
On a roof that still leaks.
This wall right here, you can see where there's a hole in it.
How risky is it staying here?
It's very risky staying here. The water sits in, you start getting mold and getting sick and all of that kind of stuff. And it's not good for our health.
Before the May 16th tornado, about a half dozen families lived on this street. Today, the Howards are the only ones left on this end of Cottage.
It's our home. We didn't want to leave it.
One thing is certain, this Ville neighborhood in North City really does now look like a ghost town. Families who lived here 1 year ago are no longer here after the tornado. How is the city of St. Louis helping these folks?
Right off the bat, we redirected some of the home repair funds from home repair programs.
Mayor Kara Spencer admits those programs in place for years have been historically slow.
Residents sit on those waiting lists for years, and that's very common. In fact, that's the norm.
That's not what the Howards want to hear. How did you think things would be 1 year later?
I thought we would have more help from the city. We would have someone, coming to even check on us.
But Mayor Spencer says she did walk through tornado-ravaged areas and met with some neighbors. She admits more than a year after the storm, the city put additional funding in its home repair programs and brought in national partners to help storm survivors.
They've been boots on the ground for over a month now. There's still so much pain and trauma, and there's so much work to do.
The damage is getting worse. It's just very frustrating.
That as the Howards have exhausted about $50,000 in insurance coverage, they hope they can build a new home across the street on this empty field on Cottage Avenue.
By the summer, we should start digging.
Hoping and praying that the future is going to look a little brighter.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
The mayor's spokesperson says the city is still accepting applications for home repair, outreach, demolitions, and debris removal. Storm survivors can go to the city's website for more information. 5 on your side and the Urban League have teamed up to help our neighbors still in need. We've raised more than $535,000 during our telethon on Friday. You can still give to the Tornado Relief Fund by texting the word donate to 314-425-5355. And right now on our 5 on your side streaming app, you can watch our Rebuilding St. Louis 1 Year Later special. To download the free app, scan the QR code on your screen or search KSDK in your app store.